Hello everyone, my name is Santiago Guy, and I am a wedding filmmaker based out of Miami, Florida.
Hands up everybody, hands up. On the side.
As we all know, every wedding budget is super tight, and as such, it's really important for us to be open to new ideas that can help us maximize our wedding day budget. Us wedding professionals, we've been around and we know a thing or two about weddings, like DJs and wedding planners and florists and caterers and entertainers, etc. The very first thing that I would advise a couple is to develop a timeline. What is a timeline? The timeline is a written document that outlines by the hour where the bride and groom will be at all times throughout the day, when they will move from one location to the other, when important events will begin or scheduled to begin, what time the toasts will begin, the cake cutting will take place, is going to be crucial for you. It's also going to be crucial for you to share this document with these same vendors so that we can all ensure that your specific needs are met during your wedding day, and all of the events that you want to see happen at your wedding take place. Remember, you have a time limit at the reception. A day like a wedding day, which is very fast and sometimes very chaotic. It can be the difference between not having sufficient time for the cake cutting, or rushing through it, or having someone go on for a long time during the toasts, not having enough time for dancing, stuff like that. I meet with clients all the time, and if I see they don't have a timeline worked out, I just pull out my laptop and begin drafting one right there and then with them. Chances are the photographer, the DJ, or the caterer is going to ask you for it, so it would be much better to have that prepared in advance. On to my next tip. I'm sure you have selected already your speech givers, your toast givers for that portion of your wedding.
When it comes to a best man speech, I've learned a lot. I learned that there are rules about this speech that you have to follow.
Have you prepared them for success, and have you prepared that entire part of your wedding for success? As we all know, some of the most epic footage is captured during the toast and the speeches. It's like you never know what you're gonna get. It's like Forrest Gump, emotion, laughter, excitement.
I love you just the way you are, and I will always love.
Everything and anything can be on display, and when two cameras, lights, microphones are placed on people, they can react kind of funny. I'm actually starting to believe that it might be ingrained in our DNA to just come camera shy, myself included. So here's some advice. Pick more than 2 speakers. Ideally, you can pick maybe 3 to 4. That way, if someone freaks out in front of the camera, you have a backup. Also, make sure that whoever you select has an actual written script prepared.
I had to write this down because I'm horrible at speeches.
And they bring it with them, and they have it, and they do this before the wedding. I've shot so many weddings when the best man or the maid of honor decided to just wing it and totally either bomb, shut down, or worst, it's happened, say something inappropriate. I'm sure everyone has the best intentions for your wedding, especially people you select to speak during the day, right? But again, cameras, mics, that stuff can be pretty scary, so if we can help them out in advance, why not? The one last quick advice that I have for all of you is to make sure you hire a videographer for your wedding. It's like the only way to relive the day. You do want to relive the day later on, don't you? I'm still completely shocked by the number of people willing to just overspend on flowers or other stuff that will wither away in a day or two. No offense to my florist vendors, but a lot of couples are not willing to allocate a budget at all for actually recording the actual ceremony in high definition with awesome camera angles and close-ups in your vows and crystal clear audio. It's a must. It's a total must. But of course, you guys know that. That's not you guys. You guys understand this, right? If you want to learn more about me, here's my website. I've also linked a few wedding films at the end of the video in case anyone wants to check my work out. Go on, you can check it out. You won't regret it, I promise. Thank you for tuning in. Like this video and subscribe. It would mean the world to me. Thank you. Later.